When it happened, he could not move that arm at all.
Move this.
And that arm or leg at all.
They call me Lucky.
Lucky, it's a new nickname that just might stick for stroke survivor Bob Harris. His hero is what he's calling Ruth Harris, his wife of 43 years.
Yeah, we could have lost him. It was pretty close.
Well, she knew I wasn't breathing right. She kept trying to wake me up.
So just as kind of a test, I asked him if he could get out his hanky and wipe his chin, and he just couldn't even really move. So I knew I had to get help immediately.
So you can see here as we inject the dye flows through the carotid artery, and as there is a blockage, it stops right there at the base of the skull.
Mayo Clinic neurosurgeon Giuseppe Lanzino specializes in stroke treatment and prevention. Dr. Lanzino says Bob had all the classic symptoms: slurred speech, confusion, numbness or tingling, and weakness in an arm or leg.
Often there is the tendency to wait to see if the symptoms subside.
Driving at the time of Bob's stroke, Ruth pulled over and called an ambulance. By the time she arrived at the hospital in her own car, Bob had already been wheeled in for treatment.
But they scanned me right away and found that clot.
Minutes later, you can see the dramatic difference. With the blockage removed, blood was again flowing freely throughout his brain.
The CT scan showed that the stroke was at the very beginning, so there were no permanent damage.
Just don't be afraid to take the chance and call for help, because I'm sure glad I did. I'm glad I did not wait.
Well, the best treatment really is prevention.
Dr. Lanzino says that means controlling diabetes, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol. Don't smoke, eat healthy, and exercise.
Perfect. 2 and 3. One more.
And if stroke does strike, follow Bob and Ruth's example.
Even the doctors are calling it a miracle, so it's really hard to believe, but we're so grateful.
For the Mayo Clinic News Network, I'm Dennis Douda.